Hey guys, here I am again with another Jake's Metal Chat. I know I've been away for a while, I've been busy with stuff. If it is lagging, then my internet's not very good up here in my house. And yeah, I just sent my guest. Oh, I already got one viewer, that's cool. Don't know who you are, but thank you. Gonna let some people know that I'm doing a live stream, which has my face on it. And now there's two people watching this. Doing a live stream. Sorry. Just gonna link it to my to the Griff group, which is if you're from Bristol or you're from other parts of the UK or even from around the other parts of the world that have visited Bristol and gone to the Griffin, then you know. But yeah. I only put Jake's Metal Chat episode 46 because because of these things. Now I only got one person watching. I don't know who that is, and hopefully people will see this. And I'm going to send it to. I'm going to update this soon, so then I can send it to. Send it to people. Yeah, I'm just sending it to people. I'm probably spelling the name wrong. There we go. I'm going to send it to my usual metal chat lot, and I got my first. All right, one of my guests is in. I'm just going to let him in. Without further ado, this is Frank from Soul Devourment. Hello. Your mic's muted.
Sorry about that. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How's it in sunny LA? Or is it not sunny?
You know, it's kind of cloudy today. Usually it's like blazing hot. It has been blazing pretty hot the last few weeks, but it's pretty nice right now.
That's pretty good. Yeah,
I'm a rain guy. I actually enjoy the rain, to be honest.
Oh, fair enough. It's been kind of warm here in Bristol, but
that's surprising.
It's the UK, so usually it's raining
every day, right?
Yeah. Doesn't matter what season it is. Winter, spring, summer, autumn doesn't really fucking matter. So
I watch a lot of football, and every time I watch the Premier League, it's fucking raining every match.
Yeah, I don't watch the football. I watch the NFL. Funny enough.
What? That is fucking weird. All right, that is the first Brit I've ever met
who watches the NFL.
Yeah, I'm very surprised.
Oh, right.
It's a small world, right?
Yeah, we've got a big fan base here in the UK, so.
Interesting. What's your team?
Well, funny enough, it's the LA Rams.
What?
I love the Rams.
What drew you to that team?
A mate of mine actually.
Really? American?
He was he's from here. He's from here in Bristol, here in the UK. His dad took him to see the Rams back in like 2017 or something.
Yeah.
And he got hooked on them ever since, and then he got me hooked in 2018. It was like, okay, see what this is all about.
Okay.
Lo and behold, I've been a fan ever since.
Okay, you gotta come over and see a game.
Yeah, that's the plan, but not at the moment because I don't know what the whole COVID situation.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of a toss-up, right? The whole world's like fucked.
It's all a bit shit, but
yeah, for sure.
Festivals have gone ahead here in the UK, so
yeah, I'm seeing that, and who knows what's going to happen. I guess the more the situation gets under control, the safer it is, I guess, to go back to life as it was before, right?
Yeah, hopefully. That's it. Well, we got one person watching, but more people might watch later. Who knows?
Yeah, that's no doubt. It's cool.
If not, well, even when this live stream's over, people can just rewatch it.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Fuck it. But anyway, welcome to Jake's Metal Chat. You're my 46th guest. I forgot how many I've done of these now.
Yeah, I've been looking. You got quite the list of guests.
Yeah, I've had a lot.
Which I'm kind of like, I'm nowhere near as interesting as these other guys.
Everyone's interested. You're into metal. You're into metal, so
appreciate it.
No, I've been following Soul Devourment for fuck knows how long now. Probably last year. I found out about you guys actually.
Okay.
And, last year we can write off because nothing really happened.
Right. Fair enough though. We've only been around
since 2019, basically.
We formed in 2019, but never released until 2020. So.
And yeah, we're going to talk about that release, but I want to know a bit more about what got you into metal. Wait, where did your music journey begin, and how did it get into metal? Take your time.
So it was definitely in middle school. Sometime around middle school, I had a friend who. So I've always listened to hip hop. I'm also a hip hop guy.
Yeah, I think Ken, you mentioned that on Ken's live stream. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine.
Yeah,
I met
him. He's an awesome guy.
He's awesome.
Yeah, but I've always been into hip hop. I really like New York style hip hop, and the lyricism and stuff like that always drew me in. I love the craft. But I had a buddy in middle school who was like, dude, he was a rager, man. This guy was already rocking the denim vest. We were like 12, and this kid was already going full out. Yeah. And he had some pretty good taste. I'm not gonna lie. Like, looking back, for his age, guy had some pretty good taste. And one day he gave me, like, you remember when we used to give each other like mixed CDs and tapes? And
well, I never really did that here in the UK because everyone was already like buying.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 29.
Oh, okay, we're the same age. But yeah, we used to do that. Give each other like mixed CDs and shit like that. Oh, and this guy gave me a CD, and I heard Slayer for the first time.
Slayer.
Yeah, dude. I'll never forget when I heard Angel of Death for the first time. And for me, that was just like a massive, like jump forward from what I was listening to before until now. And the guy later, I asked him like, hey, is there more from this band? And instead of like showing me more from Slayer, like just showing me just Slayer, he showed me more and more of other stuff like Morbid Angel. He took me right into death metal.
He took you right in the deep end.
He didn't. It was no hold barred. Some guys they gradually, maybe they start off as thrashers and then they start creeping into death metal little by little, or doom metal, whatever it is that they get into. But this guy, he threw me right into the fire, man. He put me with Morbid Angels, Altars of Madness, and all sorts of. What else did he show me? Oh, he showed me Nocturnus, which is massive, man.
Yeah, I was listening to them on my walk, actually.
They're just awesome, man. They're awesome. And so from there, I started to get interested in it. And around the same time, I took an interest in older stuff, like more classic rock stuff too. So, I eventually ventured back and I discovered old gems. I was 12, 13 at the time. So I discovered Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, ZZ Top. Let's see, obviously Led Zeppelin. But a kind of a random band that kind of like ventured me into like, yo, this is sick, was Mountain. Not sure if you're familiar with Mountain, but
I've
Mississippi Queen. Mountain. Yeah.
As soon as you say a song name, you say Mississippi Queen. Yeah, I know that song. Yeah.
Yeah. And so from then, I kind of got interested in guitar work, and I wanted to play guitar. And through my grandfather, who is blind, actually, he taught me how to play guitar. And it's kind of odd. He didn't teach me how to play anything rock. He taught me how to play like what we call like corridos in Latin America. It's that kind of polka based music you might have heard with accordions over it. He taught me how to play that on guitar, and like flamenco stuff too. And from there, I just took an interest in, some of these death metal dudes, they shred, man. And I discovered Carcass.
Yep.
And Bolt Thrower. Bolt Thrower is one of my favorites of all time. I saw you had him on here too. I was like, dude.
Oh, Carl, yeah.
Yeah, Bolt Thrower.
Nice guy. I met him in person, actually, at Bloodstock, because he's obviously Memorial we're playing. And I got to meet him in person.
He's a legend, man. He's a legend.
Super nice guy as well. So if Carl just magically appears, like, hey.
Yeah, he's a super cool guy, yeah.
He's brilliant.
I've chatted with him for like 5 minutes when he was here on tour, the last Bolt Thrower tour here in America. But from there I just discovered all that other stuff, and then I wanted to get deeper and deeper into the genre of death metal, and then that's when I started discovering other stuff like Dark Millennium and all these obscure other bands like Sentence. Of course, you get into the other stuff like Demolic.
Yep.
And you just discover a Dramalic. You just discover one thing after another, and I'm still here.
Still here. Yeah, I went from this. I was starting with classic rock. Then I went to heavy metal, so like Maiden, Priest, Motorhead, all that. Then I found thrash, because one of my brother's old mates, haven't seen him in a long time. And then I found death metal, because a mate of mine said, check out Cannibal Corpse. And I was like, checked him out, and I was like, okay, I don't like this at the moment. I'll push it to one side. And then I heard it again. I was like, all right, I like this now. That's got me more death metal bands. And then I found Obituary and Suffocation and Morbid Angel. And then I was like, there's got to be bands from all over the place. Sweden's got Entombed and Dismember and Unleashed and Grave. And then I thought, all right, I'm from Britain, England, UK. What do you want to say? There's got to be bands there. Boltfur, Benediction, Cancer, all those guys. So,
killer fucking bands. Cancer is awesome.
Yeah, I had John Walker.
Awesome. Death Shall Rise just rips.
Yes, yeah.
Underrated
album. People should listen to that.
Oh yeah,
definitely. And well, obviously I've got a death metal band I'm trying to sort out. So it's a mixture of my favourite bands from where I'm from, England, obviously, and then Sweden, and then because I got a HM2 pedal, so.
Oh, all right.
So I thought I need one, and then I had it. I was like playing it on my guitar. I was like,
you can't go wrong with that tone.
Like, this is so nice.
You can't go wrong with that pedal, man. It's a ripper for sure.
You cannot go wrong with that pedal. So if anyone owns that pedal, you know the feeling. You know the feeling.
Oh yeah.
You know the feeling.
Oh yeah.
And let's talk about the band that you're in, Soul Devourment.
Okay.
Who came up with that name?
I did. So actually, the way that I came up with that was, and this band was started. Honestly, man, I didn't think too hard about it when I started the band. Anthony, the other guitarist in the band, we were in two different bands at the time. We just rehearsed here at my house in my garage. We would rehearse in the morning, and then his other band would rehearse in the afternoon. And we would play while he was waiting for his bandmates. We would play fighting games in between the sets. And so, we would play everything from Street Fighter to Mortal Kombat to you name it. Like now we're playing Guilty Gear. We're always playing. We're fighting games, guys. Marvel versus Capcom. That's another thing we were playing.
Virtual Fighter.
Yeah, we started to get into that now, especially with the remaster they did.
Yeah, so I got the PlayStation Plus store thing, so
Yeah.
Virtual Fighter on there. I was like, oh, I'll get this again because I enjoyed it last time.
We've definitely gotten into that stuff now.
But
yeah, Marvel versus Capcom, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. Street Fighter is our main gig, but Mortal Kombat, obviously, he's always had a very interesting lore, even though it's like very convoluted and fucked up, but it's still cool. You know the character Shang Tsung, right?
Shang Tsung. Yeah, I'm trying to picture it now.
The dude with like the yellow, the guy that can turn into anybody.
Yeah.
So with Shang Tsung, I mean, his whole thing is that he takes people's souls, right?
That's right. Yeah.
If you remember from the movie, you know, like your soul is mine. If you remember that. So I was like, hey, dude, the Devourer of Souls, Soul Devourment, sounds kind of cool, bro. And that was it. Honestly, that was it.
And there you go. Yeah. I remember just seeing the band name. I can't remember how I found you. I think it might have been Ken or someone else posted about your band, and I thought I gotta check this band out. And then I heard a song. And I was like, this is just fucking heavy. It's sludgy as well. Fucking what the hell?
Awesome. I like that. I like that. Shout out to Ken. He's amazing for exposing and introducing bands to a new audience.
And
ever grateful to him.
Yeah, well, I'm grateful to him for having all these different bands on his channel, all the demos he got over the years. Because a reminder, he is older than both of us.
Right, he's an OG, as they say.
He's an OG death metal fan
for sure,
and
he knows a lot of shit, man.
Yeah,
I always ask him. It's funny because he is the type of guy that can tell you something like this. I kind of like Cynic, and
Cynic, yeah.
So does my bandmates. They like Cynic too, and we were wondering, like, you know, when something new comes out or something different or weird comes out, people tend to not receive it well.
Not really, no.
Yeah, and we were curious, like, what did people say about Cynic when it came out? And it's kind of hard to find that information.
Yeah, there's not a lot of it around.
But then I talked to Ken, and I was like, hey, Ken, when Cynic came out, how did people receive that? And he just told me a bunch of stuff. He told me, like, hey, a lot of people didn't dig it. A lot of people thought, like, oh, the old thrash demo days were way cooler and things like that. But, you know, years later, people love Cynic.
Yeah, I mean, I only got their first album, Focus.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, so people
album, weird as fuck, but
it's awesome.
And it's awesome. So that's what I like.
It's awesome. So people like Ken, for me, are a great. It's almost like a village elder talking to the young ones, right? Like,
yeah, he's like telling about all these bands, and then he's passing on the torch, so to speak.
Right.
And he's just, man. We talked about a band called Morgue when I had him on.
Yeah, I know that band. The Chicago band?
Yeah, Chicago band. He actually knew one of the members before the band even formed.
Yeah.
And you know that picture that's on their Metallum page?
Yeah.
He took that picture.
Oh, that's sick.
I looked at the name, I thought, who's this Ken dude? And I just started chatting to him, and he said, yeah, I took the picture. It's like,
that's
what?
Awesome.
You took the picture.
That's awesome. Yeah, that band actually has somewhat of a kind of like the guy who plays guitar in that band was like kind of shouting us out in his last in the live stream we were in. I was like, whoa, that's so sick. Like, cause I do know Morgue. Granted, they're not one of the bands that I'd be like, yo, this is the band I fucking love.
Yeah.
they're always there. But
Always there.
the more I checked them out, because you revisit stuff, dude, they rip, dude. So
yeah, I heard the album Eroded Thoughts, and I was like,
dude, that's so sick, man.
So underrated as well, because not a lot of people know about it unless
someone
says, check this out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. This is cool.
It's so good, man.
It's just looking at one of the lyrics for one song where it's about some woman who's pregnant and then she's drinking too much or whatever, and then gives birth, and the baby's just not all there anymore.
Death metal, baby.
It's death metal. Death metal. It deals with this sort. It deals with real life shit, zombies, and all that shit.
No doubt, yeah.
Which is what you want from death metal.
Yeah, when we, you know what's funny about that lyrically? Sometimes death metal can get a little cartoony, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And
where you're coming from, yeah.
Maybe I'll catch some flack and some heat for this, but like bands like Cannibal Corpse, like I dig it, but it's Cannibal Corpse. They can do it. Your band can do it too, bro. Like,
very much.
Again, maybe I'll catch some flack for this, but some of the slam gore grind bands, it's like, fucking A, bro. How many times can you guys make some weirdo like song about cutting up some girl in a forest?
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, because I got a mate. He's from Bristol. He's on my chat as well. He has his own well, it was a podcast. Now me and him are doing a monthly radio show with a mate of ours.
Yeah.
This is called Metal Brethren, and he loves all his gore grind, his slam, everything like that.
Yeah.
So, and me, I like that as well, but I'm more of the old school death metal, death metal side. I'm more into the old school death metal, death doom, all that stuff. But I mean, I like some of those slam bands. One of them is this band, Party Cannon.
Oh yeah, they're locals to you guys, right?
They're from Scotland. No, way
they're from the UK though. They're from the UK, yeah.
Yeah, they might say so. I was like, no, we're just Scotland.
Scotland is seething right now.
They're like, fuck. It's like, no.
Shout out to Scotland.
Yeah, no, shout out to all bands that I've checked out from Scotland. Party Cannon. Yeah, I mean, that's the most cuttable fucking logo ever.
They're something else, aren't they? Those guys.
That's something else. And yeah, I'm going to be seeing them hopefully in November, because Damnation Fest happens in Leeds.
When's that? November? November what?
Yeah, November. In Leeds, which is another place up north.
Real talk. Okay, yeah, I like it.
And one of my
enjoy yourself. I have no plans to go to any festivals right now.
Oh, fair enough. But yeah, Frozen Soul.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Love Frozen Soul. I've had Chad and Mike.
Mike? Oh, Michael. Yeah. Michael. Yeah.
Michael.
Cool guy.
Cool guy.
Yeah. I talked to Chad here and there.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Very cool guy.
And let's talk about the EP. I was going to call it an album then.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's a mini album.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to keep talking metal anyway, but I need to get the Soul Devourment stuff in. So if people don't have this, I recommend you pick it up, because it's fucking heavy. It's disgusting sounding, which is a complete compliment, and you're welcome. And
for sure.
And yeah, it's called Eternal Perdition. Is it?
Perdition, yeah. Eternal Perdition.
Hopefully, I was not going to get on. If I full screen myself, if I can. There we go.
You got it. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's Eternal Perdition.
Eternal Perdition by Soul Devourment, which is on Black Hole Productions.
Yeah, that was released through Black Hole Productions. Shouts out to Fernando. Black Hole's a label out from Brazil. When we put that out, I was eager to work with him, because his work, like the way that if you open it up, the booklet and all that, it's super cool, man. Like, yeah, he really knocks it out of the park. And at that time, Sewer Rot Records was still young. for those that don't know, I am
What
one of
records?
the I'm one of the 4 that is involved with Sewer Rot's pretty much operation. As you can see,
Oh
here,
wow!
there's a bunch of merchandise right behind me.
So yeah, so if anyone wants merchandise or needs to know about any merchandise,
Yeah, you feel free to ask me. But yeah, there's a bunch of orders here that are ready to go out. But yeah, at that time we weren't doing any CDs. Sewer Rot was only doing cassettes at that time, and so we teamed up with him, with Fernando from Blackpool. That was a connection we made through Andrew from Coagulate. Yeah, Andrew from Coagulate made that connection, and ever since then we collaborate on a few releases. And yeah, well, Eternal Perdition came out on cassette, CD. We're working on a vinyl release. The thing is that vinyl takes eternities now, forever now. I deeply apologize to those who ask me in messages.
whoever's asking for vinyl, it will be here eventually.
I have no idea. I honestly can't say anything because the plants themselves don't know. It's kind of sad, but yeah. So yeah, Eternal Perdition came out last April.
Last April. So no one heard it. And then where the hell have you been?
Yeah. So yeah, that was our first release, recorded.
Yes,
in my garage.
in your garage.
In my garage. Just like all Soul Devourment releases, everything is self-recorded and produced.
And that is one way of going about it. I mean, you don't want to go to a studio because usually studios cost too much.
Yeah, and that's something like along the way we've learned more about music production and stuff like that. Like I want to say our production since then has graduated a lot into something more refined, and every day we're still learning new things. Like I keep contact with other people, like not sure if you know Ben from Mortuary Spawn. Mortuary Spawn, check them out. UK band, check them out.
I think I might know the on then.
Yeah, actually I have the coaster here.
Oh, cool.
Mortuary Spawn, they're a cool band. Yeah, like I asked him for pointers and asked him for some ideas. For me, the music production side, that's something that I really explored at the same time that I wrote that album or that music with Anthony, and we've kind of gone. We haven't stopped basically.
Well, yeah, and that's good.
But
don't
yeah.
stop. Keep.
Yeah. We have more stuff on the way. Trust me.
Which is good. And how long did this take to record, mix, master, all that crap? Because it's all been asked. How long did it take to record?
It took about a week to write. 2 weeks to write. I'm not even kidding.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it took like 2 weeks to write it. 29. Yeah, it took about 2 weeks to write, and then to record, it took about like a week. Yeah, because even though like I don't want to say like we're music gods or anything like that, but we were fairly competent in recording and doing metronome work and things like that. So everybody who was involved with the band was good enough to get it out in like a week done. Now mastering and stuff like that, we played for that for about a month, 2 months, because we were learning, and we, like I said, we still are. So yeah, I'd say maybe the whole process from start to finish, maybe about 2 months.
Well, it's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad at all. Some people take years.
Get that first album out or something.
Yeah, some people legit take years to do stuff like that.
So. You guys only took 2 months.
Yeah, it was fairly. It was easy. One thing I can say about Soul Devourment is that everything in the band is very easy to do. Like it's not a chore to do it.
No.
Yeah, and so I enjoy working with the guys in the band.
Yeah, and everyone in the band's talented.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, yeah, because the song that I heard, I think it was the very first track actually.
Purifying the Category Sanctum.
Yeah, because it's got that. I think.
Hey, on that CD, what does it say? Like, show me the back.
Hang on. Hang on.
Oh, it does say the Hellwalker's Revengeance.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought it's not on YouTube when I type it.
It's not. It's not. So that is
What
actually
else is there?
yeah, that is actually like a second title to it. It is legit.
Okay, I thought that was a typo or something.
No, it's not. It's legit. It's
Okay,
but I
as
don't
long
think
as
the tape
legit,
version says that.
yeah, as long as it's legit and not a complete typo, I'm gonna have to be like, okay, what the hell's this shit?
If I explain that to you, it'll make more sense. So
Explain it.
obviously death metal songs usually have like ridiculous, absurd titles sometimes, right? Wordplay is massive in death metal, right?
Yeah, this is true.
I mean, death metal guys are out here doing some high level English so, comparatively to like some other music genres, right? But
Pretty much.
yeah, purifying the Category Sanctum. Category Sanctum comes from Doom, the video game Doom.
Yeah, love Doom.
Yeah, that is the first area you enter when you enter hell in the game. And I mean, the Hellwalker's Revengeance refers to the Doom guy, the Doom Slayer. So it's pretty simple. Like we like to be kind of like not so straightforward, like about our wordplay. We like to be kind of cryptic and mysterious about things, and so I felt, why don't we just give it some ridiculously absurd title like that because it fits, and I guess it worked out kind of in our favor because people like it.
Yeah. So why not?
Yeah.
So why not? So yeah, but yeah, no one's got this EP. Let me just show it again. Pick it up because
the front cover artwork, by the way, shouts out to.
Let me just.
She went at the time. She went by Gutslaughter. Her name is Rama Putri Murliawanti. She's from Indonesia. Excellent artist.
Well, well done to her.
Yeah, she's done some other covers that I can think of. She did 200 Stab Wounds. I think she did
200 Stab Wounds.
Yeah, she's done some good work. She's excellent. Would love to work with her again. Shouts out to her.
Shout out to her. And yeah, if anyone's like 200 Stab Wounds, is that actually a band? Yes, it's actually.
Yes, it is.
Check them out.
Rather popular as well.
Rather popular. Oh yeah, it says Gutslaughter. Yeah, she's done. I'm just gonna name a few things.
Yeah, go for it. Give her a shout out.
Yeah.
Give her a plug.
Oh god, sorry. Penny Coffin. I've never heard of that.
Oh, she did
who else?
She did Phantom Crawl. She did that one too.
Oh yeah, I see it. What sort of death metal? Well, that's up my street.
Yeah.
It's, why? What I've just seen, only one person in the band.
Yeah, Phantom Crawl. I think it's evolved now to a full band now. But
well, if it has, Metallum hasn't.
They need to update their stuff. Yeah.
Update stuff, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool band. By the way, label mates of ours on Sewer Rot. So shouts out to Phantom Crawl.
Sewer Rock Records. Again, I'll show the sticker.
Yeah. Shouts out.
Shout out to Sewer Rock Records.
Thank you very much.
And also got this sticker.
Yeah, we've run out of those. We'll probably have some more.
So I think I got that when I got that.
Yeah. You should have got those together.
Yeah, because I ordered it, then I had the digital release. I think I might have got this on the website. I have no idea how I got it now. I'll go on my emails and it'll tell me.
Are you a CD guy?
I'm a CD guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, apologies for us taking a while to get on CDs, but now we have CDs for release.
It's all good. It's all good. I got it in my collection, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sewer Rock Records, I've obviously heard the split. The split with you guys, Coagulate, Bloodspore, and Gut Void.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous how fucking heavy it is. And the name is very long, so I'm not going to say it. But
Yeah, no doubt. The 4 dimensions of auditory terror.
It's a lot complicated, but it's quite long.
It's long. Yeah, it's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful. And Gut Void, I think I know two of the guys from it. Yeah, Daniel, and Brendan.
Brendan. And oddly enough, Brendan is now in Soul Devourment, actually.
Oh,
He's playing bass for us now.
oh shit.
Yeah. Actually, we met because of this split. So the split's kind of
Let me just
transcended just being a project of music towards like something that kind of brought us together. Artwork is by Gruesome Graphics, Adam Nevler. Great guy.
Oh yeah, if we put it there, you can see the sewer rot logo.
Yeah, Sewer Rot did the cassette version.
And
It's sold out right now. Who knows if people are flipping that on Discogs? I apologize for that.
Discogs, well, they have all sorts of things on there. Even rare demos. I still got this in its wrapping.
I did see there was somebody. Hey, we're doing an unboxing video.
Unboxing video. I still had it in his wrapping. I was like, I should really take it out of his wrapping.
I love it, man. There was a guy who
whoa, look at that.
Who's selling the clear tape. Yeah, so originally we wanted to do like a teal tape.
Oh yeah.
But the problem is because of COVID, there are no teal tapes. Those Norinco teal tapes that come from China, they're just not around.
They're not around.
We had to settle for the clear tape.
Oh well, still cool though. I'll get it out again because there's now 3 people watching, and now I got a mate of mine named Elric saying hi, Jake.
Hello, Elric.
Yeah, I do a chat with him with someone else as well. But we haven't done it in a while, Elric, so let me know when we can do it again. Because I sent a bunch of people invites to this. Not invites, just the links to this chat. But
it's Sunday. I feel like most people watch YouTube videos repeated.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But yeah, that's a clear tape.
Yeah, it's got a nice layout. Layout was by Kyle Messick, our guy here at Sewer Rot Records. Shouts out to him. He's also in a band that's coming called Maimed. So that'll be really cool.
The booklet so you can actually see it without the reflective cover.
Yeah, it's very beautiful booklet. Like I said, the front cover is by Adam Nevler, Gruesome Graphics.
I don't really want to unravel it. I just want to keep it as it is. It's like tapes, sacred.
We at Sewer Rot, we really strive to give you guys like nice jackets. Like we want the jacket to be really nice and something that you can look at and be like, wow, this is really cool and really nice. So
yeah, what's Elric said? We need to do a top 5 death metal. Yeah, because we were meant to do. I was meant to do I did my top 5 thrash metal albums. So
are you sure 5 is enough?
Oh, listen to Frank Elric. Maybe we should do a top 10.
Maybe a top 10. I don't think 5 is enough.
No.
I know you're gonna be like, oh.
I'm gonna be like this. Pick top 5, and then like,
oh yeah,
pick another top 5.
I could never do a top 5.
But yeah, no, I can never do a top. I can never do a top 5. I mean, I got a playlist on my Spotify which is death metal. There's all my favorite bands on it, so it's like I can't just pick one specific band. It's got to be all my favorites.
Same. I it's like a constant revolving lineup of what I'm listening to. It's just like that. That's just how it is, right?
That's how it is. And I was going to say how I know Daniel and Brendan because I had them on the chat.
That's right. Yeah.
Because we were talking about Fumes, but then Gutvoid got into the chat as well. So I thought because they're both in that band, they're both in the same band.
They're both in like a million bands. So
yeah, but they're completely different.
Yeah. And, oddly enough, I'm in another band with Daniel now too.
It's just everyone's.
It's just everywhere, bro.
It's like for fuck's sake.
I think I once checked, and I did see Daniel is in like 8 bands. That's nuts.
I got a mate who's in like 20 different bands. It's
That's ridiculous.
Might know his name, Johnny Peterson.
Peterson.
He's
a band.
Yeah, he's in Woombath,
Oh my God! What?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know Woombath.
yeah, he's in all sorts of bands. Roombath, Henry Kane,
Hold
Heads
on.
for the Dead.
We got a metal archives in right now.
Yeah, type Roombath, you'll see his name pop out if you go on members. But
That's nuts.
What's Ulrich saying? Top 5 thrash was tough. Well, think top 20 thrash metal albums you like.
Let's see. Woombath.
What's Ulrich saying while Frank's sorting shit out? It's so funny. The first thing I ever bought was cassettes back in the 80s. This is how old Ulrich is. Never thought they would make a comeback when they did.
I mean, that's the thing, is that it's such an old medium, right? I still trip out. My parents, when I first started like selling tapes, like, you know, they were like, "What the hell? Why do people collect tapes?" Like,
Because tapes.
they're cool, right?
I was just about to say because they're cool.
Yeah, it's because it's something they grew up listening to. They would be just like, "What the hell? Why?" Yeah. So, oh man, I'm looking at Johnny Peterson here. Yo, this guy is doing some sick stuff.
Yeah, he's in. Yeah,
Massacre.
Yeah, Massacre. Yeah, he joined them.
Woombath since 2014.
Yep.
Yeah,
he actually lives here in Bristol, so that's how I met him.
Just Before Dawn. They're so sick.
Which band?
Just Before Dawn.
Yeah, he's in that band with I think David Ingram's still in the band.
Yeah, they're so sick, man.
Yeah, he's in all these different bands. He's even formed bands which haven't done much because he's busy with Massacre and all those and all the other bands.
He'll get to him eventually.
Eventually, and they keep saying to him, "It's like, get these bands going, and then obviously get members." He's going to do live shows or whatever, but he does everything himself because I had him on the chat. Man. I've had him on the chat as well. So,
I mean, just being in Woombath alone, that's massive.
Yeah, because that band did their very first album when they were all teenagers.
Oh yeah, and not only that, but like they've influenced so many other bands. Like, for example, our band.
I was going to ask influences for Soul Devourment specifically. Either just your influences for the band or what? Yeah.
Definitely a lot of Swedish death metal bands. So we can just go right off the bat with Woombath. A Dismember. Entombed is the big one.
Rest in peace, LG Petrol.
Rest in peace. I was gutted when that happened.
My heart literally just broke in two.
Yeah, me too, because I wanted to see him again.
Yeah, I actually met him one time in 2014 at Bloodstock.
I heard he's a super cool guy.
Oh, he was very cool, chilled out.
Super down to earth.
I had a picture of him, 2 pictures. One when I was about to shake his hand, and another one when I'm posing.
Yeah, like no ego, right? With
massive respect to him as well. He was still doing death metal when death metal wasn't really.
Yeah, he powered through it. He's always been like a death metal soldier, so
he kept going.
The guy is
he's
cool. You could record off the radio. You can't really do that now. Yeah, I mean that's the way that you had to bootleg stuff back then, right?
Yeah, that's what most of them did. But yeah, LG Petrov.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. He's one of my influences for my death metal vocals that I'm gonna.
For sure.
Also, Carl Willits. I told him that on my chat with him. I told him that, and he was like, "Oh, thanks."
And then goes right to me. He's a huge influence on me vocally. Bolt Thrower is to be honest, Entombed and Bolt Thrower. I see that around a lot on the internet. It sounds like Entombed and Bolt Thrower made a baby. That's what I've seen. Yeah, that's pretty fair, I guess.
Pretty fair.
We do have some Bolt Thrower-y stuff in our song.
Yeah, because the first track sounds very Bolt Thrower.
Yeah,
which I liked, and it sort of reminded me of the bit like after when Carl does his vocals in the Fourth Crusade. Like,
oh yeah. You know what's funny is I'm a huge fan of that record. Like the Fourth Crusade is godlike to me, man.
I love Realm of Chaos as well.
Oh man,
And the very first album, In Battle There Is No Law, that's a great one.
I love Warhammer. I'm a big fan of Warhammer. I love Warhammer.
Oh, yeah, War
But
Master.
I love history even more.
Oh, yeah, Warhammer, yeah.
So when lyrics about the Crusades, that's fucking sick, man. Like,
yeah, I love that.
you're not getting any cooler than that.
I love that album because I was just like, first song on that album I heard was the title track, which is the first track.
It's so good, man. What a ripper. Like,
What a ripper.
Yeah.
And yeah, because like I said, I got a monthly radio show and I played. No, I didn't play that song at the end of it. I was trying to find a song that was over 6 minutes or something, so I played Spearhead.
Spearhead's good. Icon, another great song.
Icon, what other songs on there? We're Next to Conquer.
Yeah, oh, man.
Ritual.
Celestial Sanctuaries on that, right? I think
it is, yeah. And then they do that last one where Cole just says all the words that have happened.
Dude, it's so awesome.
I was just like, that's just cool. He's remembered all these words because he's got a degree in all this stuff.
Yeah, Through the Ages. That's such a sick song, man. It's so cool. It's so cool.
Oh, well, Elric said something. Cenotaph. There's a great song from Warmaster.
Warmaster. Great song.
Yeah.
Bolthor for me, I want to say that's really a band that I really enjoy. Even all these years later, it's still great. And yeah, Carl Willits is not just a vocal inspiration to me, but also an inspiration lyrically as well.
Yeah, I can.
His wordplay is amazing. It's like poetry. If I read you some Bolthor lyrics without any context, it's still good on its own. Like,
yeah. Still good. It's still good on its own.
So back to influences: Entomb, Dismember,
Grave.
Bolthor, Grave is definitely one. Wombbath.
Any Finnish bands?
Finnish bands. Well, new Soul Devourment is different.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, of the Finnish death metal stuff, Sentenced.
Yes.
And now we're kind of venturing into territories with Demolic. Actually, we have some Demolic stuff going on.
Yeah, I've met Antti Bowman a few times.
He's a god.
He's a god.
Straight up a god. Like, there's no other way to describe that guy, right?
Yeah, because I saw him. You can't. No, because his vocals were very unique at the time.
They still are.
They still are. Yeah. But at the time, no one really heard that sort of type of vocals he was doing, and all the brutal death metal bands were sort of doing something like that. And then,
yeah, I do feel like some people try to get what he's doing. They try to.
Well, exactly.
They try to copy him or whatever, but
I've tried. I failed. I can't.
Yeah, people. I still feel like people aren't getting that right.
No. It's like I don't really know how to describe his vocals. Someone said they were burp vocals because he's just burping constantly.
I mean, it sounds very frog-like. People say.
Oh, frog vocals. I don't know.
In my opinion, he sounds like a fucking shaman, like a fucking shaman, like croaking out this shit. He's an ancient shaman.
Yeah,
thousands of years old, just talking. Like,
in a way, yeah. And in a way, his vocals are sort of like throat singing in a way.
Yes, he's excellent. What else can I say?
Because he's just really cool. And because I met him in London when they played in 2018, because it was my mate's band, Sodomized Cadaver. They were the opener.
Yeah,
they're from Wales, which is over the bridge from here. And then the other two bands were Necrot.
Excellent band.
And because they were one of the bands that became my favorites that night. And then the other one was Spectral Voice.
Awesome band.
Not Spectral Voice.
Shouts out to those guys.
Shout out to Spectral Voice. Shout out to Necrot.
You know what? I'll say they're an influence to us now.
What Spectral Voice?
Yeah, the new Soul Devourment stuff. It's like Swedish death metal thing going on.
Yeah.
But it's also got some very doomy parts.
Yeah, that's what I liked about. That's what I liked about your stuff. It's very doomy. And
Yeah.
it's dark.
Yeah, we're going for that death doomy stuff. And another influence that I always mention last because it's unfortunate as fuck, but Disma is a big influence.
Yeah, Disma, people, we all know what's gone on there.
But fuck him, bro. Oh my god.
Rest of the band, cool. Just one specific person. We're not going to mention it.
Yeah, who shall not be named.
He shall not be named. But the band itself, music,
they rip, dude. They're amazing.
Just that one guy.
Yeah, he's just a fucking knobhead, right? But
knobhead. We say that in England.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. But
we've got 5 people watching. Thank you to those 5 people watching. I wish I had alcohol, but now I got empty Pepsi Max. There we go.
Shouts out! I'm drinking some fucking club soda.
Club soda, yeah. Well, fair enough.
Start
drinking, I guess.
Yeah, Disma is a fucking dude. They're awesome, man. But the guy's a fucking dickhead.
It's just that one person.
Yeah, that one fucking asshole who ruined it. But vocally, the guy is a big influence on me too.
Yeah, vocally, he's got very
solid. He's one of the best.
Vocals, he's just an absolute dick.
Yeah, he's just an absolute dick. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'd say those bands there. And in recent stuff now, I'd say like Fossilization is another band that we're kind of into now. Awesome band. I highly recommend you check them out.
I'll check them out.
Crips is another one.
Crips, yeah, I know Crips.
Ossuarium.
I know Crips because I saw them last year in London.
They're great, man. Great.
And yeah, they're fucking awesome.
Period. Yeah, Ossuarium. And this might sound weird, but Carcass is kind of influencing on us. We've kind of been playing with like dual guitars. Like harmonized guitars. So maybe Carcass, and maybe I'll even go as far as to say that Iron Maiden is becoming a big influence on our new material. The new material, not what you've done.
Not the previous stuff, but the new material. Yeah. The new material, not this.
Yeah, no.
That's more Bolt for a Swedish death metal.
Yeah, more Bolt for a Swedish death metal. Now, I want to say we're like Swedish death metal meets
Iron Maiden,
meets Autopsy, meets Maiden, meets
just a weird ass mix.
Yeah, man. I promise it'll be cool though. I promise
it'll be cool though, people. So don't knock it.
I promise it'll be cool. Okay.
And there's 4 people watching. Now we're 5 people, but what song just buggered off? But thank you to those 4 people who's still here. We're just rambling about stuff now, but.
Shouts out.
Is there any? Well, obviously we got new music coming from Soul Devourment, but is there any gigs lined up?
We do have a tour coming, actually. That we embark on our tour with Flesh Rot from Texas.
Flesh Rot, yeah.
And Dower from Long Beach, fellow local boys. We begin on October 14th. We're doing San Diego, Los Angeles on the 15th. The 16th, we should be in Santa Cruz, and the 17th, we end in Oakland. So it's a run of the West Coast. It's mostly, us playing our backyard here, but Flesh Rot embarking out of state.
That's cool.
We're in talks. Man, I can't say. I can't say who.
Say who.
But there's bands from like the Midwest that are super sick, and we're in talks with them to do something. So like Chicago, Minneapolis,
cool.
That area, you'll see us soon.
Yeah, well, for those in those areas, you'll see them soon. Me, I don't know when I'm going to see them. I don't know when they're going to come to the UK. But
you know what? Because I'm in like I talk to the Slime Lord guys pretty often. Same with like the Cryptic Shift boys, same guys basically.
Yeah, Cryptic Shift. My mate Joss joined them very recently.
Yeah, and also the Sewer Fiend. You know, that whole crew, that whole UK crew. I talked to them.
UK crew.
Yeah,
I'm mostly mixed in with that crew, so I'm all over the place. But
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that whole Sewer Rat UK crew. With them, I talk with them often. So like one of the things we were discussing was perhaps Soul Devourment coming out for that festival you guys do in like October. Terrorfest, Sublime.
Sublime Terrorfest, yeah.
So maybe next year.
That'd be good if you can.
That would be awesome. I'd love to be there.
Because if I can get to the front, I'll be like this to the front.
Yeah, of course.
Or at the back filming.
Yeah.
Or at the back filming from channel.
For me, I've never been to the UK. I'd love to go. There's so many things I have on my bucket list to go see.
Well, if you come to Bristol, I can take you to the Griffin.
Let's go.
Number one metal pub in Bristol.
Let's go. I've heard of this place.
It's a fucking awesome place. I know the person who runs it, and then there's a heavy metal record shop that opened back in April this year.
Take me to it, man.
It's called Black City Records. I'll take you there.
Take me to it.
I'll take all you guys there, whoever you on tour with that. Yeah, whenever it happens, I'll take you there.
If we go out there, we'd probably be joined with some Sewer Rat Records bands. Probably like
again,
probably like Infested and Coagulate. Probably some of those bands would trek out.
Yeah,
there.
just bring them out and they'll.
Let's go.
I'll take you. Elric's just asked, would you come to the UK?
I mean, would I? Fuck yes, I would.
we discussed this, Elric.
Yeah,
are you out of it?
Yeah, we totally fucking come to the UK. Like I said, I want to go there so fucking bad. Like,
yeah, come. You come to Bristol. I can take you to those two places specifically.
There's like a museum. I don't know if it's in Leeds or something.
Museum.
But, it's a museum full of armor.
Museum full of armor. I think it's either Leeds or.
It's crazy historical.
I can't remember, but
I really want to go there. I'm like super into that stuff, so I'd love to go.
Well, we got a lot of that here.
Yeah, I'd love to go there. I'd also love to go to a footy match. Like I told you, earlier, I'm a big footy guy. I'd love to see those fucking chavs over in fucking Leeds. Those Leeds United.
well, if you can catch a game where you can come to the UK, that'd be great.
It's funny because, like, I know there's like banter between cities.
Oh yeah.
Because of who resides there and whatnot, and oh man, a lot of the guys I know, I guess, are from Leeds, and it's funny every time I see like Leeds United on TV, it's just like a bunch of fucking goblins in the fucking crowd.
Well, and my mate Elric's just said this: come see West Ham.
Oh, the Hammers. I mean,
he's a West Ham fan.
I'd have to go, man. I'd have to go see.
Oh yeah, if you hang out with Elric and you're in London or whatever,
we're blowing bubbles.
He'll probably take you to a game. He'll probably take you to a game. Was it?
Oh, I'd love to go, man.
We just beat Leeds. Okay.
I mean, beating Leeds isn't exactly something to brag about, though.
Well, a mate of mine who lives in Bristol, he's from Leeds originally. In a folk metal band together, but he's from Leeds originally.
Yeah, look, if I go, you guys are gonna have to baptize me as a Hammer. Even though I've historically supported Liverpool, and I know Liverpool. I know Merseyside is some fucked up place apparently, but I love it.
Merseyside, not been so. I haven't been. There's many places in the UK I still haven't visited. I haven't visited Liverpool or Manchester. None of that yet.
Oh boy, Manchester United.
Oh, whoever's watching this still, and you're from the UK like myself, you're listening to an American talk about our football.
I know, it's weird, right?
It's weird.
You know, during the fucking Euro, I even said, you know what, we're gonna make a Sewer Rot Records t-shirt that's like British themed.
Oh, cool.
Because during the Euro, I said, if I even wrote this in the group chat, I said, if the boys beat Germany, I'm making a Sewer Rot Records t-shirt with like the Royal Guard hat on. And sure enough, they won. And the whole fucking time, I was like, "It's coming home, baby!
Is ever home, baby?" Yeah, we got.
It's coming home, lads!
Yeah, well, we got a lot of football songs. I got to make them.
Oh man!
Obviously, being from Bristol, he's a Bristol City fan.
Yeah, that's rad, man. Like,
I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say, if you come to the UK, we got places here that are older than America.
Yeah, for sure.
Pubs, castles, manor houses that are older than your country.
Yeah, I'd love to go. Like, I'm a big fan of so many things that you guys have in your country. So, to answer your question, Elric, yes, we would definitely come to the UK, and you can definitely invite me to a West Ham United game, even though I'm not a fan. But I'd love to partake in the festivities of what you guys do there.
Yeah, I don't even watch football. I don't even support any teams, but I'll happily come and party afterwards.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's cool. I'm a fan of American ice hockey.
Oh, NHL.
NHL.
You know, what's funny is a lot of Americans are starting to really get into hockey.
Yeah.
And I like hockey too. It's just hard for me to keep track of so many fucking sports.
Yeah, I've been, like I said, the ones I stick with the most are rugby, because I like rugby, and obviously the NFL. And speaking of the NFL, the Rams are playing tonight. So
tonight, yeah,
they are playing.
Every time the Rams play, bro, the fucking traffic in LA is horrible.
I can imagine.
It's fucking horrible, man.
I can imagine it's that bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So,
yeah. I haven't been yet, but hopefully, because hopefully next year, hopefully still get over there, go to Texas next year for WrestleMania, and then the next one after that will be.
Oh, you're a wrestling fan?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Then in the old school stuff.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Oh wait, before we end this, we got to show some stuff, and I'll ask him some more questions. People, what's this? I love the rugby league. Yes.
Look, man, I'm not sure if you like New Japan for wrestling. But
Japan.
I'm a wrestling mark, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
New Japan. There, whoever's a New Japan fan, he just showed it.
I love wrestling.
I mainly watch the old school stuff, but I watch some new stuff. So I found some new wrestlers.
You know, the WWE. I hate to say it, but you guys need to up your game. It's not. It's like barely fucking watchable anymore.
Yeah, but that's why I watch all the old ones, because it's more watchable.
Yeah, no doubt. But yeah, I grew up watching that stuff too, man.
Yeah, my favorite wrestler
of
all time is The Undertaker.
Oh man, The Undertaker's sick, bro.
But obviously, I won't get to see him wrestle now. He's now retired.
Oh yeah,
completely.
It's good that he retired before
because he's had 2 hip replacements. One of his eyes almost got.
He was past it, man. Let's be honest.
His socket or something.
Yeah, he was past it, but
his shoulders is damaged
for sure. Yeah, let's see, my favorite.
I also love Kane. So
Kane is awesome.
Love Kane.
You know he's a fucking mayor of some fucking town.
Fucking county.
He's like a mayor of some fucking town now. It's so weird.
Yeah, in Knoxville as well.
Yeah. He's a smart guy though.
Smart guys.
Wait, my favorite.
The Ultimate Warrior is his.
He's awesome, bro. The Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, totally. My favorite though. I was a big fan of the APA.
Oh, Farouk and Bradshaw.
Bradshaw and Farouk, they were so awesome.
Before that, the Acolytes, they were before that.
They were great, man. But it's
I
hard to say.
love Farouk's when he says "damn."
Yeah, damn.
Damn. It's like, yes.
You know what? I'm gonna have to go with Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Shawn Michaels.
I actually saw him and Triple H wrestle in Birmingham back in 2006.
That's so sick, man.
With John Cena.
That's so awesome.
Edge, Randy Orton, and Umaga as well.
I went to No Way Out when I was a kid, and I got to see a day The Undertaker returned.
Oh, nice.
And I saw the whole entrance with the fucking with the bell, dude, it was so sick, man. The Undertaker, is a legend.
But I got to see Triple H, I got to see Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair is where I got to see.
Wow, you got to see the Nature Boy.
You got to see the Nature Boy, and also Rodney Piper I got to see as well.
Oh man, he's another legend. Yeah,
and Jeff
Piper, he's awesome. You know who else I liked a lot? Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero,
rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
The Ultimate Warrior.
Oh man, Triple H is for me. Triple H, he was awesome, man.
Yeah, I love Triple H.
But I was really more a fan of like heel wrestlers.
No, I'm more a fan of heel wrestlers. Who's this? Mike. Not a wrestling fan, but I fucking love death metal.
We all love death metal, man.
Well, thank you, Mike, for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, Mike. Yeah, I feel like death metal and wrestling go hand in hand at this point.
Yeah, it's the same with death metal and horror films. They go hand in hand.
Yeah, they just go hand in hand at this point. There's no denying that.
You can have a death metal band write about a bunch of Lucio Fulci stuff. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, but oh man, wrestling. I could go for days about wrestling.
For days about wrestling.
Yeah, it's I still, like I said, I still put on some old matches. I still put on. Oh, you know what? Bret Hart. Hart.
Man.
Yeah, the Hitman. He was cool, man. He was rocking those Pit Viper glasses before everybody else was doing it.
Yeah.
Way back when.
One of my favorite matches of his is him and Stone Cold.
Oh, that's a sick match.
Where he was babyface, Stone Cold was
heel. Yeah, I remember that match. Classic match.
Completely.
Shawn Michaels, classic match.
Oh, Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. I had so many matches, but the one that's gonna stick out the most, and I think my camera just died. Yeah, it did. My camera does that. But yeah, the one that sticks out the most is the most is that Montreal Screwjob.
The Montreal Screwjob.
Everyone knows the Montreal
Screwjob. Everybody loves that.
We're not going to talk too much. It's been talked about enough. What's this?
Like the Dragon.
The Dragon Steamboat. There we go. Back when I was a wee lad.
Epic, man. Ricky Steamboat is a legend.
Yeah, Ricky Steamboat. Yeah, there's a legend there.
He's a legend. Yeah.
But before we end this chat, not going to end it yet. Give it another minute or so. I was going to ask about the metal scene in LA, the death metal scene specifically. Is there much of a death metal scene now?
Oh, dude, the death metal scene here is popping.
Every time I know about LA, it's been like Motley Crue and bands like that.
No, we have a death metal scene. I will say though, unfortunately, in the past, there wasn't much of a unity. Because look, off the top of my head, I'll just tell you right now, bands that are in this area: Mortal Wound.
I might have checked them out.
You have the Maggot Stomp bands, right? Mortal Wound, Command.
Yeah.
Let's see. Then you have all the Sewer Rot Records bands. So you have Soul Devourment, you have Infested, you have we did have Incoffinize, but that turned into Infested. So and then there's Dower. Then from there's the bands that are on like Rotted Life. So like Pestilent Death. I think Masochist is another one. Then we have the other bands that are on like other labels, like Everlasting Spew. Like
Last few.
so we have Siveris, and then they were on Sewer Rat. We worked on them for a little while. And then we have like other bands that are kind of death metal-y crusty, like Swamp Beast.
Yeah, like a bit of crusty death metal.
Yeah, and then we have like the big guys like Skeletal Remains.
Yes.
Who I went to high school with, by the way.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I went to high school with them. Skeletal
cool.
Remains. Then we have Teeth. Teeth, if you know them.
Check. Well, I didn't think I know. I'll check them out.
Teeth. We got quite a few bands here, and I feel like we're only now joining forces to take over. So
well, and there you go. And hopefully, actually, this would be a great tour. You guys and Skeletal Remains.
You know what? I'm talking with him. We're talking.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
We're talking about something.
Come to the UK.
Yeah, we're talking.
Sewer is fucking killing it. Every band on that label rules.
Hey, cheers, man. Cheers.
Cheers with my empty can of Pepsi Max. Man.
Yeah, cheers. We really we're really trying our best to deliver quality to you guys out there.
Yeah.
Rest of the world. So
and keep checking out Sewer Rock Records as well.
Yeah, I did want to shout out the town that we're from. We're from a town called Whittier. And Whittier's got quite a few names. We've never done a show, and we should do a show. But Whittier's got quite a few names. So apart from us, like Soul Devourment, so we have Soul Devourment, we have Skeletal Remains, Ex Mortis.
Ex Mortis, I think I know them, yeah.
Ex Mortis.
I say I think.
Yeah. Ex Mortis. We have Fortress, the heavy metal band. We have Early Moods, the doom band. Nightmare, the heavy metal band. We have
you have a lot in.
We have a lot in this city. So Whittier, we have enough to have a scene.
Yeah.
So one of these days, we'll do something in Whittier.
Yeah, cool. And
make something happen.
Make something happen, and people will come out.
For sure.
Before we end this, Elric's got a question to end on. Who are the legends of the LA death metal?
See, that's a funny question to ask because, like, historically, when you think death metal, like there's like the gods of death metal, right? Like, for example, like you have like the Florida scene, right?
Yeah,
those
obviously.
Old school Florida scene guys, right?
Yeah,
like they're just godlike. Like those bands are forever etched in history. I feel like death metal in Los Angeles hasn't really had a big name, but there are a few names that stand out. One of them is Sadistic Intent.
Yeah, I know them.
Sadistic Intent, they're fucking legends. They run Dark Realm Records, a store here. There's nothing else to say about them. They're just legends, period.
Period.
Other guys from around here, I guess technically, no, Cattle Decapitation is from San Diego.
Yeah, that's one.
We do have Terrorizer.
Yeah, great band.
Terrorizer.
I was thinking Autopsy, but they were San Fran, I think.
But they're from Concord.
All right. Trying to remember where Chris said
that's like the Bay Area up north.
Bay Area, so yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely put them in. If you ask me for California bands, I'd just tell you that. But
yeah, California. But yeah, should have asked that, Elric. California
death metal bands. But the thing is that LA is a big enough place where we should have a vibing scene.
Yeah, you should have a big vibing death metal scene.
We should. We 100% should. But we don't. We do now, but we didn't.
We do now, back in like the 80s, you didn't. 80s, 80s and 90s.
This was hair metal central, you know.
You didn't really have that, really. If you had the only way you can get like death metal bands like now back then, go to Florida or Sweden or
yeah, without a doubt. But like other bands that I can think of, from LA,
don't know.
It's like I said, it's difficult. Like if you told me the whole state, I got a bunch for you. Other than Sadistic Intent, Terrorizer, you got Possessed,
and
Discord.
Yep.
Deeds of Flesh. Cattle Decapitation, Autopsy, which are like the gods, in my opinion, the gods of California death metal.
Autopsy, yeah, definitely. And speaking of Possessed, Jeff, we saw, if anyone's seen the video, Jeff walking again, which is fucking awesome news.
Awesome, right? What a cool sight to see.
Awesome news, because he hasn't walked since 1989.
Yeah.
So.
Shouts out to fucking him, man.
Yeah, absolute shout out.
Stayed strong.
So a big shout out to Jeff if he does come across this.
Yeah. Oh, another band I need to mention is Exhumed.
Exhumed, yes.
Exhumed. But of the new bands,
Sir John Reed here, mate. Oh, I know John.
Shouts out. Of the new bands, people who are like, we just look up to them for sure. Like in California, Necrot,
yeah.
Skeletal Remains. Some of these new bands. Mortuous.
Yeah.
Mortuous.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah, these bands are all bands that like they're killing it right now in death metal. And so even us, even in the underground, we look up to them. So in my opinion, they're already.
Well, I look up to a lot of those bands. I'm always checking out all the underground bands, no matter where they're from. I'm just like I want this band to be mentioned.
They're well on their way to legend status, in my opinion.
And definitely. And on that note, people, thank you, Frank, for joining me on the chat. And to the 4 people that were just coming in, and John, I know you just came in, but sorry, I got to eat some food before watching the Rams game, so
enjoy, man.
I will. And just before make sure to buy this. And
I'm sure we'll repress that. I'm sure both of those will be repressed down the line.
They'll be repressed down the line. And if you got any questions about Sewer Rock Records, then ask Frank.
Feel free to ask me.
Ask Frank. And
on social media, you can ask me.
Yeah, just ask on social media and wherever he uses social media. Instagram. Might Instagram more often than not. And again, thank you for tuning in, all you 4 people.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you to all the people who
support death metal.
Somebody said any LPs. Yeah, we do have an LP.
They got LPs.
I don't have one around here, but
we
have some LPs. Check the Sewer Rock Records Bandcamp. Yeah,
just Sewer Rock Bandcamp or Soul Devourment's Bandcamp. It might be on there as well.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Frank. I was going to call you John then because I was looking at his name. Thank you, Frank. Hope to meet you in person at some point. And,
I'll see you soon. I know I will.
Yeah, and check out Soul Devourment, people. You will not be disappointed.
Peace out. Thank you.
Peace out.